Hello. Stream has begun. Welcome one, welcome all. Righty. Think we're good. Good here, we're good there. Perhaps we are good everywhere. Okay. Oh, not quite. Closed captions. That sounds like I said it the same way that the announcer proclaiming the title of a children's cartoon in the 90s would say it. Closed captions! In all capital letters. Okay. Here we are. It's time for some Umamusume Pretty Derby. Let's go ahead and type up the goals for building Silence Suzuka for Champions Meeting 7. Maybe I don't need to say frontrunner. I'll just say Silence Suzuka. Okay. And just this morning, I happened to check out Moo Cow's whiteboard online, digital whiteboard online, that has been updated for the new Champions meeting. Go ahead and copy this and put it in this tab as well. Control V. So, here we are. This is the Moo Cow's digital whiteboard. If you haven't been to this thing before, there's so much information here. It's really just so very useful. I'll go ahead and copy it and throw it over here. Hello, Yuppers Puppers 37. Hope you're having an okay day. Bop, 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 bop. I say back at you. All your Umamusume Pretty Derby tips and tricks. There we go. Decaf says, I like the moo cows that lay eggs and make nuggets. That's what they do. Yeah! Hello, Decaf. Good to see you here as well. Hope you're having an okay day. Okay, I linked it in chat so everyone else can take advantage. I have this whiteboard bookmarked right on my browser, and I click on it all the time for all sorts of information. You can see the old Champions Meeting whiteboard information is still here. Of course, it is now officially, let's see, I think you have an hour, one more hour to build Umas for the very last finals race and take advantage of all this stuff. Oh, there's a skill revision comparison link. What? It's not something I can click on, though. It says link, and it's underlined, but I can't click on it. Hey, Yuppers Peppers 37! Thank you so much for your 10-stream streak! Way to go! In honor, I shall spam the Popcat right along with you. Bop, 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 bop. Anyway, don't know why I can't click on that, even though it looks like I should be able to. I also really should look at the general FAQ that Moo Moo Cow's included over here. Maybe we should go over this, actually. Not everything, but I just noticed there's a section about gacha advice. Can we do this real quick? Decaf 2! It's too bad I should have done the exact same amount of PopCat emotes so that we could actually have a legitimate emote combo going, but I messed it up. Yes. So, if you're playing this game, Umamusume Pretty Derby, you may or may not be aware that one of, like, basically, I think it's argued that the greatest and strongest and most useful and has the most longevity SSR support card, Speed Kitasan Black, is coming back for a rerun banner very, very soon. So, it's a little bit late to start saving for it now, but I hope you do have some pulls to use on it if you don't have a max uncapped SSR Speed Black's Kitasan Black support card, because she really is that useful. But don't forget, when it comes to gacha advice, when you pull, expect to get nothing. Alright? Very important. In this game, there's no pity system like in Hoyoverse games. Hoyoverse games, you can pull 90 times, and then the game takes pity on you and gives you a 5-star character or a 5-star weapon or something, you know, at the very least. In this game, you can pull forever and a day and get absolutely nothing. But instead of a pity system, they have a spark system. So each banner has its own spark system that does not carry over to other banners. If you do 200 pulls on one banner, that banner has a little shop where you can exchange the items you got for each of those pulls, and you can purchase with your pull currency the rate up 3-star Uma or the rate up SSR support card, depending on which of the two banner types it is. Here's some horror stories. 1,000 pulls for Kitasan Black, 400 pulls on Super Creek to get 3 uncapped, so not even max uncapped, just 3. 200 pulls for Naruto Taishin. Either you hit pity, in other words, in this game it's hit the spark, or your acceptable limit break or uncapped level. Then you stop. Don't pull before then, or you will cry. Except if you need SRs desperately. Now, I was in this situation of needing SRs for basically the first 6 months of the game. I was basically doing pulls on the support banner, even though I had maxed out Kitasan Black. I just did pulls whenever I had a decent amount, and that's how I was able to get a lot of max uncapped SR support cards, which it really helps to have your support cards maxed uncapped. Umas can be gotten even from other Uma banners, just at a lower rate. Exactly. Luckily, unlike Hoyoverse games, where you're waiting for a rerun on a banner to come around, and you literally have a 0% chance of getting a limited character outside of the limited banner, in Umamusume Pretty Derby, you can get the rate-up characters and support cards outside of the banner. Don't forget that part. And that is part of why, for a long time, I was just doing pulls willy-nilly and not aiming for any particular Umas. So yeah, thank you for sitting here for my little TED talk. I hope that you make choices that make you the happiest. Yeah. So yeah, for today's stream, I'm looking forward to doing my finals race in approximately 50 minutes. maybe more if I'm in the middle of something and I don't want to stop whatever I'm doing. And outside of doing the finals race, which it's not going to take that much time, the rest of the stream will be dedicated to building Silence Suzuka for the next Champions Meeting 7, Scorpio Cup. The Scorpio Cup, unless you already know, or just in case you don't know, it is Tokyo Race Course. It is 2,000 meters long, and it is counterclockwise. In other words, left-handed, baby. Left-handed. And here's the little tier list. The first Uma that I have decided to build is the much-beloved Silence Suzuka. I almost said Suzuka. That's a strange name that I don't think I've heard before. Silence Suzuka, because a lot of... It does certainly seem like frontrunners seem to be in a pretty strong position in this Champions Meeting. At a glance, you can see what each of these symbols means. Wait. Oh, they don't have a key for it because they just assume you know what it is. So if it's the rightmost arrow with blue, that's frontrunner. If it is the leftmost arrow, or second leftmost arrow and green, that's pace chaser. If it is the second rightmost arrow and orange, it is late surger. And if it is the far rightmost arrow and it's red, then it's end closer. And then you have Umas like Mayano Top Gun up here, both of the Mayano Top Guns. She can run front runner or pace chaser or late surger, so that's why all those arrows are all colored in. But as you can see from this, there's an awful lot of front runners in the top tier that Moomoocows has set up here. This isn't like a hard and fast tier list, obviously. There's going to be subjectivity involved. But yeah, Seiyu and Sky, Silence Suzuka, Summer Maruzensky, Mayano Top Gun, Mejiro McQueen are all strong front runners for the next race. Other front runners like Sakura Bakushin and Smart Falcon, I remember her name, can be run as a blocker front runner. So their job is to... I actually did this once before when I was streaming. I made a blocker Sakura Bakushin O, whose job was to get to the front of the race and to get in front of the actual ace frontrunners who were my opponents. And if my Sakura Bakushin O stayed in front for a significant portion of the last section of the race, let's say, is there something down here? I want to say like the final leg and the first half of the last spurt. If Sakura Bakushin O is able to stay in first place for this period of time of the race, then she can prevent all of those other opponent frontrunners from triggering one of the strongest frontrunner skills in the game. We know it, we love it, angling and scheming right here, which requires that you be in first place when it activates. And you can make an entire Uma whose job is to deny that skill, that one skill from proccing, and Sakura Bakushin O and Smart Falcon can do that. I might do that. I might build a Bakushin O. I'm a little bit nervous though. I feel like I want to have 2 frontrunner aces, not just Silence Suzuka. I do not have Seiyu Sky or Summer Maruzensky or Mejiro McQueen. I have, like, the winged Mejiro McQueen, but I don't have normal Mejiro McQueen. So maybe it's time for another Mayano Top Gun, and this time she'll be a frontrunner. I don't know. We're gonna take a look later, maybe. Anything else I wanted to mention? Mihono Bourbon is another Uma who is a frontrunner, but she's all the way down here on C tier, unfortunately. Maybe because you want to be able to use her wit card, and you can't use a Mihono Bourbon wit card when you're training Mihono Bourbon. Did I say that right? I don't know if I might have tripped up one of the syllables there. Well, anyway, yeah. See here. Stat requirements / recommendations and all that are like this, at least according to Moo Cows. I just watched the latest, recommended video from Victoria Frontier on YouTube, and he seems to think that the stamina requirements for CM7 are not as high as 900, and that you can get by with 750. So take that as you will. Potato-wee! Hello! Welcome to the stream! Hope you're having an okay day. Let me know, should I say your name a different way? I'm actually not sure. I can't remember if I've checked with you before. But hello! This is the Moo Cows whiteboard. Was recently updated with all the new CM7 guide information and stuff. Nubaso's here! Hello! I hope you're having an okay day. Yeah, as you can see, one of these graphs is the minimum stats. The one on the right is minimum. And then the one on the left is the ideal stats that they really would recommend if you can get it. So I'm going to be attempting to go for the one on the right first, because that's the best way to keep myself from losing my mind. So we are going to try to get that max speed best we can. We're going to try to get, instead of 900, I'm just going to say 800. That's still more than Victoria Frontier recommended, which was 750. Numasu says, I don't know how we can reach ideal stats without big whale deck. It's true, yeah, I think it's fair to say that is much easier to reach with a whale deck. You pronounced my name pretty well. Okay, good. Let me know if you have a better way to do it or anything like that, but yeah. Numasu says, even with that, God bless RNG for that. Oh, totally. RNG is always there to trip things up for us. Okay, power. Minimum stats seem to recommend at least 800. Guts, 500 plus, regardless of minimum or ideal stats. Both, same for the both. And then wit, I'm gonna go with the minimum, which is 300 plus. So that's the stats we seem to be going with. And can I make this a little bit easier to see? I'm gonna make an outline. And we're gonna do this. If that's a little, I don't know if I like that. Let me see. Select font. How about bold? I guess that doesn't make... Oh, that makes a little bit of difference. Does it need to be white? I could make it yellow. Ew. 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 What am I doing here? Am I making this worse? I might be making this worse. That's fine. Good enough. Rather dark, but maybe that's fine and what we want. Alrighty, so that's the general stats I will aim for. Potato Wee says, scared for finals. I thought I had time to make a goal ship and then accidentally locked in a 1,000 speed goal ship. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Potato Wee. Oh no, wait, you can't change it? Really? I guess that was the registration period. or the registration period would have let you change it, but now it's in the matching period, so it's too late to change it. Ugh. I'm so sorry. That really stinks. This around. Well, don't forget, there's always RNG. You truly never know. Okay, so those are the stats, and then here are skills that are recommended by the Moo Cows contingency. Moo Cows tends to work with a group of people to come up with these guides. I am focusing entirely on trying to get, like, after getting Angling and Scheming from a parent Uma, so I'm definitely going to be borrowing someone's Seiyun Sky. I'm going to try to get Groundwork with 3 green skills so that Groundwork properly triggers. Groundwork requires that you have at least 3 green skills. And then Early Lead, Silence Suzuka gets it. I forget how, but she does get it. Final Push apparently is an RNG kind of skill. And then the usual stuff. Moo Cows seem to think that we should use a recovery skill, but Victoria Frontier is, like, not that worried about recovery skills and is not worried about debuffers zapping our stamina. So I don't know. I don't know. Nubaso says, I didn't enjoy this CM, it was so weird. Interesting. I had a interesting experience. I kind of, like, I've always been trying to follow the guides written by Moo Cows and Victoria Frontier for all previous Champions meetings. And it doesn't always work, but Libra Cup Champions Meeting 6 was the, like, it's the first time since the very first Champions meeting where it felt like following the guide really worked well for me. I can show you my Umas and how I built them, but my gold ship was a freaking monster, as you can see. I cannot believe this, but here it is in front of my face. I can't deny. She has a 40% win rate. 40%! She got 32 wins out of 80 races. And she was over she was an over 50% win rate for the first round. It just kind of ended up that way. So I basically went the triple ace route. This was the first time that I did a triple ace strategy. I think that maybe the first Champions meeting, I might have also done a triple ace, and I just didn't realize that's what I was doing at the time, because I was, we were all still new to the game. But ever since then, I've done, like, a mix of ace and something else. Triple ace, up next, triple queens. I just did my best to build 3 ace end closers. I listened to the guides that said you do not need an A or S in end closer, so I was running my summer special week with a end closer C, but I was running her as an end closer, and she won 9 races, and she got a top 3 rate of 45%. I'd say that worked out great. Potato Wee says, I'm going to use Victoria Frontier's propaganda and make 2 debuffers. Go for it, Potato Wee! Make those debuffers, make your evil natures as they are called. But yeah, it was all, this CM was very, it felt like, the guide was pretty straightforward, and yet I saw a lot of variety on the track itself once we were actually putting our Umas on the racetrack and racing with them. But the guides were very straightforward, and everyone was like, just run end closer, get no stopping me, get straightaway spurt, get 2 gold recovery skills, and get Uma Stan. And I was like, bet, let's do that exact thing. And let's see, these are good stats according to what they recommended, I think. Yeah, my gold ship was definitely my best in terms of stats that she has. My basic normal Mayano Top Gun also got 2 gold skills. Breath of Fresh Air doesn't always trigger, but whatever, it's a gold skill, so I counted it. No Stopping Me, Straightaway Spurt, and some ramp up and long corners and Professor Curvature. And she did not hit the 1050 stamina that was recommended by Moo Cows, but still pretty good. And she has max speed. And Summer Special Week was the only one that I was unsuccessful at getting Straightaway Spurt on her. But she has her unique recovery skill and another gold recovery skill. She got No Stopping Me. And that was kind of the basic stuff that she had. I gave her Slipstream, Tail held high, long corners, ramp up, ignited spirit, speed, firm conditions. Standard distance was absolutely useless for this race. I literally clicked it on accident, so that's why it's here. And then long S, 1021 stamina, not quite 1050, but still close enough to be comfortable. And I'm glad I took a chance with her. It actually really worked out. So yeah. Real quick, before we move on to starting my build, I just want to go over real quick, one more time. I'm building, I think I'm going to build at least 2 front runners with this build, okay? Silence Suzuka and one other. The other one will depend on what my options are in order to get this build that I want. If you've played this game, you know what I mean. It's like, okay, if I'm building this Uma, I can't use this card and all that stuff. I guess there's no Mayano Top Gun support cards that I'm using for Silence Suzuka, so I can probably use the same cards for Mayano Top Gun, except the thing is, Silence Suzuka is really easy to build, in particular because she comes with early lead in her kit, just ready to go. You don't need to get it from a support card. So anyway, like I said, our goals are, we want groundwork, we want 3 green skills, we're gonna get angling and scheming and early lead already. So what I should do is I should add to the Uma goal, the bottom here, skill, groundwork. I can spell. Surely I can spell. So last time it was Straightaway Spurt, this time it's groundwork. And unfortunately, it's just really hard to get groundwork to show up on your Uma. They recommend these kinds of support cards, and so I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see. She has left-handed, right? Yes, she does. So that is one of the 3 green skills that I will need in order for groundwork to work. Obviously, the finals will be starting in about a half hour. I wonder... I guess the finals... There's already been a matching period, so whenever it is that I decide to do my race, it's gonna be the same no matter what. So I can go ahead and jump in whenever I want. Unlike when you're doing round 1 and round 2, where whenever it is that you do the race, you're going to be queued up with people that are doing the race right then. Alright. Here she is! Miss America! Silence Suzuka! I have not built her for a race before, in particular, really. This is kind of the first time I've done a front runner, actually, when I think about it. Growth rate, 20% speed, 10% guts. I like that. That's gonna be great for us. And as you can see, she gets left-handed, she gets unrestrained, which is good. Final Push is apparently a kind of RNG skill, apparently. I'll probably pick up Rosy Outlook just so we have a little bit of, like, stamina restoration. Fast-paced. I don't know how good fast-paced is. I could see myself skipping it. Okay. These are the parents I'm going to be using. Nivy21, hello! I hope you're having an okay day. I have a decent, okay-ish El Condor Pasa parent who has speed 3, power 5. And what I like about her is the fact that she has 2 stars of groundwork spark. 1 final push spark is also nice. Those are the main things I like about her. Unfortunately, no medium sparks, but the fact that she has 2 groundwork sparks is really nice. And then I'm borrowing someone else's Seiyun Sky for 5 stamina sparks and 3 speed sparks. 6 medium sparks. I wish I could find more, but it was really important to me that we also get a lot of groundwork sparks. So there's 2 groundwork sparks up here and 3 groundwork sparks down here. So that's 5 on one parent, 2 on the other. I'm hoping that'll be enough. And if it's not enough, what was my plan here? I was gonna borrow a power card. Was it here? No, okay. No, it is here, yeah. If the sparks don't work, I'm gonna attempt to use this Smart Falcon SSR power card that has groundwork as a career event thing. Nubaso says, oh, I try not to use the same Uma in the parenting tree, like having Suzuka there in the parenting of that sky. Oh, really? Why's that? I don't mind it. It's more important, instead of trying to diversify the parents, I try harder to get the actual sparks that I want. That's more important to me. They don't count towards the affinity mechanic? Oh, I see. Okay. Honestly, when I searched for these search filters, you know, a certain amount of medium sparks and a certain amount of groundwork sparks, I was only to come up with like 2 results. So if I were to get even pickier, I don't know. The sparks will activate, but you could get a better bonus and better chances if it was another horse. Yeah, I understand. Okay. I may consider that going forward. For now, I'm just gonna go forward with this setup. But maybe next time I could give that a try. Let's do our double event boost here. Now this is kind of the first time I've done this card setup for Silence Suzuka. I was doing 2 stamina cards, and I was also using the Rico support card before this, so this will be different. Well, good, it's just an extra. I see. Yeah, good to know though. I'm glad you brought it up. I will keep that in mind as I continue to tweak this, because I know that this is going to take multiple tries. Okay. I definitely want hints for Manhattan Cafe. The Manhattan Cafe card, not this one, this one provides wet conditions and rainy days, which are both good for CM7. So I'm definitely gonna be clicking on that. Let's do it. The last few runs, I've kind of... Yay! We got one! Oh my gosh, thank goodness. I was just about to say, the last few runs, I've struggled with being able to get 3 green skills, even with a setup like this. Yay, we got her again. If I could get another one right here, right now, that'd be amazing. No, not quite. But we got one so far. That's amazing. Holy smokes. I guess I just had to complain and the game answered. Alright. I don't know if you guys have noticed at all, but sometimes when I'm playing this game, it feels like that sometimes there are hints on the icons on the top right that it doesn't show up as a hint on these buttons here. So I have to, like, I feel like I have to check every single one just to be absolutely sure. I don't know. Green skill, speed running! We're doing it. I don't know if it might have been just my imagination. This is the first time in a long while that I'm doing a run for Unity Cup career and I don't have the Rico card with me, and I'm wondering how that's gonna change the experience. We're just gonna find out together. Alrighty. As usual, the music in the game is so cute. Where's the Mihono Bourbon card? She's completely missing. Today said, yeah, you just got a sweet Tosho skill, or was there an exclamation mark? I don't think there was an exclamation mark for that one. There's Mihono Bourbon! Look at her! Her bond is so low because she hasn't been showing up very much. A little frustrating. I'm gonna do this one just because I want Mihono Bourbon to get some more bond points. Mood, please. Mood up would be great. And we'll rest. There she is! Mihono Bourbon card! Okay. I could pick up a recovery skill. Let's do that. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Eat your vegetables! I cannot believe this. I think I see blue sky out my window right now. It's a gosh darn miracle! There's no way. How's the weather where all of you are right now? I don't know. Nobusu is here. I'm considering making the new Rudolph as a frontrunner. Interesting. I don't know much about her. I imagine you would want to, like, maybe look up a little bit about how she would best go. The tier list that I'm looking at puts her as a pace chaser instead of a front runner. I don't know. Let's go! Man, Silence Suzuka's voice actor is so cute sounding. They're very cute. Let's go! Yes. For getting a front runner, I like this setup that I have here for the skills it gives me. I just don't know how it is gonna go in terms of giving me the stats I need at the end of the run. That's the part that I'm a little bit nervous about. Hey, there's another Mihono. There's another Manhattan Cafe hint, but then this is also a really juicy level up. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to skip it because I cannot ignore Manhattan Cafe hints. Yes! Oh my goodness! Do you see this? Amazing. Amazing. Can you believe this? We're good. We have our green skills. It's still junior year and we have our 3 green skills. That's amazing. Nubasa says, oh, I'm the free spirit guy. I only read the guides to understand what is good and try to build something different. That's cool. Best of luck to ya. Yeah, I haven't looked very closely at what the new Symboli Rudolph does. Like what the unique does, what kind of stuff is built into her kit, and all that stuff. This is amazing, isn't it? I am all set on the green skills. This is the best green skill run I've had so far, I gotta say. Okay, so here's the part of the career that I've noticed a trend, and I don't know if all of you have had a similar trend, okay? You know how in the junior year, there's like just a handful of G1 races. There's Hanshin Juvenile Fillies, there's Asahi High Futurity Stakes, and there's Hopeful Stakes, right? I have a hard time getting first place in these races, and it makes sense because it's still junior year, your stats are kind of low. And I realized, I think my wit is what has been low when I'm doing this stuff. I'm almost positive. So, I need to figure out how to get enough wit by the time those races come around. If anyone else has any tips, I don't even know what tips there would be. I'm gonna train with Mihono Bourbon and hopefully getting her bond level up to green will make the rainbows happen in wit by the time we get to December, I suppose. Potato Wee is definitely making a smart falcon. Fun! Best of luck! She can be a front runner. It's gonna be awesome. And she's also very cute. Nippy21, I usually don't struggle with those, and my wit is in the gutter basically every career at this point. What? Then what am I doing wrong? I think I mentioned this on the Discord, too. I basically ignore all rainbows during junior year, by the way. Let's go ahead and rest up. Sleep deprived. No. I honestly feel like my speed, stamina, and power are really good during junior year. And the only stat that could possibly be too low would be wit. So I don't know if wit isn't it. What, my guts isn't high enough? That doesn't make any sense. Or maybe, did I run into a situation where I thought I had not enough power? Now I feel like going back to my Discord and checking. Let's take a look at Discord, everybody. Discord. There was a point where I was complaining a lot. It's gotta be there. Where was the part where I was struggling? Yeah, here we go. I was going through my runs, okay, with Wedding Mayano Top Gun, right? The MTG Mayano Top Gun. And here's my placements on G1 and everything. Oh, but this was mostly stuff in classic year and senior year, not so much junior year. So this data isn't super helpful. Let's see. There's something that wants lots of stamina, Niffy was saying. This is me coping over the fact that I'm just losing so many G1s on Mayano Top Gun. Let's see. Hopeful stakes, right? 300, 350, 300. Speed, stamina, and power. 400? Or, no, wait. No, for hopeful stakes, 300, 250, 250. That sounds a lot more doable. Okay. He also says, it's up to luck in this scenario because early game our stats are all over the place because we are grinding flames. Yeah, true. Usually it's me complaining in there. Oh, we're all complaining. No worries. KDW says, I know Kikuko Show and Tendo Show Spring are stamina heavy. Yeah, totally. I feel fairly comfortable at classic and senior year races at this point. Now my current, like, what's the saying? Thing that's just bugging me so much is the junior year G1 races. So Datalo was saying 300, 250, 250 for Hopeful S. Okay. Don't forget, everyone, join my Discord server if you have not yet. Everyone is welcome, regardless if you are a long-time lurker or a new watcher. Or Duar has been dealing with a especially rough cough this week. Everyone send some healing vibes to Duar. Let's see. This one. Mood down! Does Suzuka mood down a lot, or is it just me? Who else has experience running a lot of Silence Suzuka? I've obviously only done like 5 or 6 runs with her so far, but I get this feeling that she ends up with a mood down more often than I would expect. Don't know why. Mihono Bourbon! Mihono Bourbon again. Taking the lead. Yeah, maybe I'm not hitting the 250 mark for my power. Now that I'm looking at this. Party time! Trainee event. Let's get some stamina and power, actually. We're about to hit our race. Okay, this is gonna be a little rough. Nippy says, no clue about her, but for me, that is winning ticket. I don't even want to count how often she cries about her Mr. Chalk's misfortune, which is just a piece of chalk breaking. Oh, that's so her. That is so winning ticket. Huh. Yeah, my power might be a little low. We're gonna have to find out together. Yeah, the circle isn't super good. Okay, let's just take a look. But now it looks okay. We'll see. I'm just gonna view results on all of these races so I can finish. Whatever. At least they were all clumped together. She's really close to the front. Not like she was really far behind or anything. It's okay, girl. Oh. You really didn't get enough fans. I don't know if I'm comfortable putting you in another race immediately without enough time to, like, actually bring your power up. But I don't even have time to get your energy up. Great! Wonderful! Yes, what do you want to tell me about Tazuna? Yes, I know! She's got a fan thing she has to do. Goodness sakes, Tazuna. Be chill. It's fine. What have I got right now? Anything I could buy immediately? There's also just luck involved. Yeah. I've gotten last with 250 speed and 200 stand before in my debut race. Game might just decide it doesn't want you to end. Oh, totally. I've had that happen with debut races as well. Okay, so this is winter, sunny, right-handed. So none of those green skills, if I were to buy them now, would help me here. I'll just dive in. We'll see. Maybe luck will be on her side this time. Heck yes! Heck yes! Taewi says, I feel like frontrunners losing speed late race makes them just lose. Yeah, oh yeah, totally. If they're losing speed late race, it's already kind of over, it seems like. Poor babies. Let's go, Unity Cup. I'll gamble. That seems good enough. Let's see. Good enough! Yay! I squeaked through. Just barely. Nippy says, also, most of the time, it's better not to buy skills early. Yeah, totally. Yep, they can become cheaper later on, and you might even hit Fast Learner, which makes everything cheaper. Oh, right, that's a status effect, isn't it? I swear I almost never hit it, but yeah. Yep, I was gonna buy a skill just as a last-minute resort, because I was a little worried. Sleep deprived again! Oh, honey. I swear, she has a lot of mood downs. I don't think it's in my head. I think she has more than my other Umas that I have seen. Dang. Fast Learner's so goated. I wish it would show up for me more often. Well, we are now in Classic Year, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Recreation whenever I feel like it. Hey, nice! Claw Machine! Alrighty, let's do some Claw Machine. Ganbarimasu. It only ever shows up in terrible runs for me. Ain't that just the way? Oh, that's adorable. What is? Oh, it's Manhattan Cafe hugging vodka. Was that what? I think it was a vodka doll that dropped. Oh, it's a miss. That's a miss. Again with the Manhattan Cafe. Wait a second. Manhattan Cafe. Y'all. I was on Discord telling people that I kept running into Manhattan Cafes in my CM6 races, and now she is haunting me in the claw machine. Does that mean I'm gonna lose my finals race to a Manhattan Cafe? I'm so afraid. Dang it, that's a miss. I suck at PC client, claw machine, LOL. I seem to have the same-ish luck between PC and mobile myself. Okay. It is just about time for the first break of the stream. Oh my gosh, Smart Falcon, why have you gotten no bond points? Girly. I mean, you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't actually need her to have rainbows. I just need her to give me her skills. I just need her to give me groundwork, that's all. So it's actually fine. I'm not worried at all. PC, I always have to wait for the claw machine to go too far for it to actually hit the plushies. Yeah, you saw that I was too far to the left for those just now. I think that might be a similar situation for me too. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna get up and stretch, use the restroom, get something to drink. I recommend you all do the same. We'll just leave you here with an exercising Silence Suzuka. I'm gonna run some ads for 3 minutes, and we'll meet back here after that. Oh, and I think we'll also do the finals. Maybe I should go do that. Let's get set up there, so people know what's up. Alright, be right back.
歴代評価点。短距離のコツを大輝に聞いたら、レンジャースピリッツです。どんなレースでも一着になっちゃうよ。宴かレースかどっちもか。いいぜ、受けてた
I've been muted the whole time. I've been blabbing. Why did I forget to unmute? I was just so excited. I was just so darn excited. We are here. We are gonna be doing the final race for this Champions Meeting Libra Cup. Welcome back, says Decaf. Welcome back to you as well, Decaf. Nubaso won! Congratulations, Nubaso! Winning Libra Cup! What is this CM? RNG, baby! Dang, imagine being told the audio was out within 5 minutes instead of after 3 hours. Great job, chat. It's so nice when there's someone there. Oh my gosh. Twitch chat. Us streamers literally could not do it without you. Thank you so very much. Nubaso, were you the one who accidentally used a 1,000 speed Uma for this CM? Or was that Potato-y? I think it was Potato-y. Potato-y, you must let us all know how you did. Oh, it was Potato-y, using a 1,000 speed gold ship. Nippy says, oh, I guess I should check if I got shafted by RNG in my B finals. Daedala's here, hello! New MTG came through, #1 baby. Yay! Congratulations, Daedala! We have another #1! I got smoked by Super Burst Super Creek. I didn't even know she was ran. Oh, whoa! Super Creek, huh? Let me see. I think she was on Mumukau's tier list, sort of. Because, like, she has her own recovery skills and all that fun stuff. I guess she's like a B tier Uma pace chaser for this cup, this Champions Meeting. My Rudolph just stole it from a gold ship, literally stolen. Your Rudolph stole the victory from another gold ship. That is beautiful. I'm so proud of your Rudolph. You definitely should build Rudolph for next CM then, yeah. Okay, it's time for my race! Let's see if I get the same luck that everyone else seems to be getting. Ooh! I think we have a decent favorite stats looking here. Although we are going against 2 other gold ships that are end closers. I always build Rudolph! Wonderful! I'm so glad. You can build Rudolph in my stead. Whenever I try to build Rudolph, I just struggle. Even though I really like her character. Daedala says, didn't hit no stopping me on either Uma at spurt start, but used my Ogre at 200 meter to rocket forth. I don't know what that last part means, using your Ogre to rocket forth. Is it like, is it that new strat that I haven't learned yet? That must be it. Good luck. Thank you, Potato-y! Here is my team. Gold Ship, Mayano Top Gun, and Summer Special Week. All are running as end closer aces. The idea being, one of them will win, surely. My Taishin procced no stopping me and encroaching, but lost by 5 lengths. Oops. Oh man. Aw, maybe it got procced too late in the acceleration zone or something? And the other horses procced their skills before yours? I've noticed that is a big deal. When the no stopping me and when encroaching skills are procced, the Uma who procs them earliest in the acceleration zone is the Uma that wins, it seems to me. Mayano Top Gun used Ogre in front and procced her ult and no stopping me simultaneously. Ooh. That's awesome! Let's go! Pretty instant, but the Suzuka boosted the pace chasers in my lobby. Oh. Come on, Summer Special Week. You don't have straightaway spurt, but you've got all the other stuff. Let's go. Let me get rid of the gold stuff here. I'll remember to put it back. I'm gonna watch the whole thing all the way through. I should have looked a little bit closer at what my opponents are. I've got Naruto Taishin, I've got Meisho Doto, I've got... Is that Pace Racer or Front Runner Agnes Tachyon? Go Home Specialist Procs. Stand did as well. What is Agnes Tachyon doing exactly? Mayano Top Gun looking pretty good. Summer Special Week looking really good. Right. Agnes Tachyon is a pace chaser, right? She's so far in front. I guess this entire lobby is end closer except for Agnes Tachyon? If there's no front runner, a pace chaser becomes the front. I guess clearly it's just so much of a big difference. Distance between them. Alright, alright. She thinks she's run away, I know, right? Okay, okay, good, good. I think all 3 of my horses got Swingin' Maestro, but it all happened really fast. It's always hard to tell. There she goes. She got Swingin' Maestro also. Okay. そしてその後方には成田大使2周目の向こう上面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みますアグネス・ターキオ先頭は相変わらずアグネス・ターキオ大きく引き離されて2番手はスペシャルウィーク3番手に9番ゴールドシップ少し離れて8番ゴールドシップ1番ゴールドシップ Empty slot in the formation. Interesting. Here we go. Yes, no stopping me and straightaway spurt and slipstream. Proccing at the same time, but the straightaway spurt was gold chips. Summer Special Week might be the one to... Yeah, no one else is proccing. Okay, finally another no stopping me got procced, but quite late. Golly! I thought she was my weakest Uma. I thought Special Week was my weakest! And look at her go! This is Group A Finals! Oh my gosh! Well done, girl! Well done! Holy smokes! If you proc, you win. That's really it. Yeah, it's true. Holy smokes! Nippy's 21 says second in B finals. I can't win these races to save my life. I'm sorry, Nippy. Second's pretty good though. First, fourth, eighth. Wow. Amazing. Oh, gosh. This CM was absolute bakshin. Is that another way of saying it was crazy? I'm sorry, Niffy21. This was the most consistent Champions meeting I've had. In other words, this was the Champions meeting I've gotten the most wins by a long shot. Thanks, you are. Wow. Oh my gosh. Ace Agnes Tachyon. No stopping me. I guess no stopping me was it. And she didn't proc it. You know, if Agnes Tachyon procced no stopping me, she had a good chance of winning. She had no angling? I mean, she's a pace chaser, so I don't know why... There's no reason to put angling and scheming on a pace chaser. Shade under 80% win rate. Wait, what? Ah, wait. Oh, I'm saving as practice partner, apparently. I want to know what the win rate was for the other Umas. Wow. Holy smokes. My second ever platinum title! Oh my gosh! Unfortunately, I won't be using any of this pull currency on stream. I hope you'll forgive me. I actually have decided to break my habit of just pulling whenever I feel like it. I've put that on pause until more stuff has been added to the pool of things you get from gacha. So those will all be saved. There you have it. Daedala put Rod on pace Ogre. Daedala is talking about angling and scheming. Apparently, Rod is a shortening for angling and scheming in a bunch of content creators' chats. Lacking frontrunners, and with no stopping me, you could proc it, steal first place, and proc angling and scheming. Yeah. On longs, pace usually overtake frontrunners by spurt start. Oh! I could see that being a thing. Oh my gosh, I'm happy. I'm happy. Let's go. Now I have Libra Platinum. There's my Taurus Platinum. I have gold for all the rest of them, except for one. Virgo was a rough time. Wait. I got Virgo Bronze. Right, I didn't even get Virgo Silver. I got Virgo Bronze. And I have Libra Platinum. That's the complete opposite from how Virgo Cup went. So funny. Hello, Place of Vesperina! I just did my final race for CM6. I hope you're having an okay day. I got the platinum title for the Libra Cup. Wowee! It's amazing. Yay. Okay. Let's celebrate by continuing with Silence Suzuka's career run here. Vesperina says, I will try Uma Pretty Derby soon after trying to reach the story's end of one of the gachas I'm doing the story. I see! You're gonna join us soon. I'm excited for you to check it out. It is an interesting game. There's a lot of similarities to other gacha games, but there's also a lot of stuff that's different. I got it. This is literally the very first Silence Suzuka run where I've gotten groundwork and 3 green skills. Oh my gosh. It really happened. Now the key is that I need to get the stats where I want them to be. This is easily the sweatiest gacha I play. I know, right? It's because it has PvP in it. There's no PvP that I care about in the other gacha games I play. Even, like, the other Japanese gacha game I play, Bang Dream Girls Band Party, there is PvP, kind of. Every event has a ranking, and you get rewards based on the highest rank you get at the end of the event. But I don't even really care. I do not do sweaty gameplay in Bang Dream. I just played for fun. Not that there's PvP, the free carrot budget is locked behind PvP elements. Oh, the fact that the carrots are locked behind PvP elements. True. I got 2,500 carrots for getting first place in Group A finals just now. That is not a small amount. That is a lot. Sabrina says, I'm having some issues with my Discord server. Some scammers are trying to join even with the protection I've put. The last thing I had to do right now is changing the Discord link. I put entrance only for people with verified phone numbers. Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry that's happening. You gotta do whatever you can to make it secure. That's annoying. I changed my Discord link. I have it set up so that the link expires after 25 people have used it, and then I'll change the link again. Okay, first inspiration event, and I already have groundwork, so give me medium S, please! Do we need medium S for front runners? I guess medium S is good for everybody. Yay, angling and scheming proc. Mile? This isn't a mile race, I want a medium spark. Oh well. Hey, Tokyo Racecourse! That's funny. Mild jump scare. Now what do I do with the rest of this run? I'm just kind of focusing on stats, focusing on getting rainbows, and the little boost things for the Unity Cup. I'll do this. I change manually after they show the real evidence. Oh wait, Vesperina says, the luck is that I have a verification channel that people have to prove that they follow me, and I change manually after they show the real evidence. I see. It's an avocado! Thanks for the channel redeem, Vesperina. The gold burning spirit skills are so good. Oh, right! At the end of the thing. At the end of the career. Pressed again! I'm so scared of getting hit by scammers on my Discord channel. That stuff is icky. Nice! Excellent. Decaf says, I made a reaction rule for real people to access the server, and some of my friends made a reaction rule. React to this if you're a bot, and you'll get banned from the server. Of course, you still have to do it manually, but it's an option. People can decide if they want to get banned themselves. Goodness. Okay. Let's do this one instead. That was a little scary looking. Yay! Vesperina says, I started to do that so my little bats avoid to have trouble with the scammers. Oh. Bots react to all roles in a role selector. Oh. Good to know, Decaf. Thank you for the information. That's fantastic. Let's click that. Beautiful. We'll do this, I guess. Oh, that's right. I need to have my goals back up there. So I keep in mind what I'm aiming for. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. I don't know. Are there any races worth doing? No. I could do wit or stamina here. Stamina is a little iffy. I'm gonna give it a try and see what happens. No conditions right now. Yay, it worked! Sabrina says I'm scared if they're selling the links of servers. Oh, that would be icky. I could see that happening though, yeah. It's rough. Ah. Oh well, I don't care. It's just a G2 race. Even though those are supposed to be easier than G1 races. Sometimes that's just RNG. I'm starting to have decision paralysis! I'm gonna do this.
頑張ります。
Yay! Practice perfect!
いつでも走れます。
There we go. Mihono Bourbon Bond is gonna hit orange now. He'll get rainbows more often.
走りでは誰にも負けたくないんです。だからぜひ厳しいトレーニング。
Nice. I'm so glad that they gave us a way to get actual quality support cards by having there be free event support cards that are good so long as you get them max uncapped, which is very doable. That's nice.
お願いします。 走りでは誰に
Alright, we're going.
お願いします。
Just about to hit senior year. I don't know how much I should care about medium S. Part of me just does not want to deal with medium S hunting. It's so RNG. It is the most RNG dependent part of the career, it feels like.
今日はどんなコースを
Nippy21 says,
走らせてくれます
Max Uncap
か
is very doable only since they added double EXP in my opinion. Before that it was a real big grind. Yeah, I guess you're right. I was already kind of grinding because I was grinding for the CM. So it was just like, oh, I'm already here anyway. But not everybody wants to do that. We'll do this.
お願いします。
So glad that there's double XP now, though, yeah. Let's go! There we go. We're so ready for this. Yay! All wins! 5 wins! This is feeling pretty good! Kiwi says, plus side games gives me more energy recoveries. I use them too fast. Oh, yeah. I don't use them that much, to be honest. If I'm out of energy in the game, I use that as a reason to go, okay, I'm going to stop now. Although, I did use them a little bit at the beginning of the game when I was, like, super into it. Nippy21 says, I think it was roughly 2 careers per day before the change. A little less, and I didn't do it for the Daiwa card because I already burnt out enough from the game. Yeah, you know what? The Daiwa SSR card, I only got up to 3 uncap, I think. Let's do recreation.
行きましょう。
Wit. Kiwi says, I only got 2 uncapped for Ulshi's card. Sag. Aw. Well, for what it's worth, Gold Ship's SSR card has no specialty priority stats on it. So you're You kind of play it just because it has skills, not because it's actually gonna help you with your career more. So take that for what you will. This one I'm gonna win. I can feel it. Surely this time. If he says, whenever I'm motivated to actually grind in the game, RNG pisses me off enough that I go back to one career per day and don't really care too much anymore to get the perfect Umas, which showed the CM. I see. RNG is really rough. It's really, really rough. Especially with the fact that we only get 3 parent Uma guest uses per day. I want to have more guest usages per day. Then I wouldn't feel so stressed out. Vesperina, enjoy your lurk. Best of luck with all the Discord craziness. That is rough. Alright, can we get medium S? I got a groundwork spark! It'll be cheaper now! Yay! No medium S. I haven't gotten a single medium S for all of these Silence Suzukas I've made over the past half a week. Unfortunate. 3 careers per day is too frustrating. Ah, I see. I enjoy the game enough that I could easily do that over and over again. They have me, what can I say? Vesperina says, thank you, I want to have my headache get out of my head. Yeah, drink some water. I hope your headache goes away, goodness. I always fail my borrow runs. Oh no. Aww. Okay, what? I actually already hit my wit goal. So I should just focus on speed, I guess. Nice. Silence Suzuka has some nice events in her career. Let's do a guts training. How's the lack of Riko Kashimoto feeling? I still can't really tell. I don't know. Maybe once we get to the end of the career, it'll be more clear to me what's happening here. Oh, I should have done a restore. I should have done a rest here. Oh well. This is me every day because I have no Kita-san. Oh, so you're borrowing Kita-san? Were you able to get the rare Riko Kashimoto card? Uncapped a certain amount? I imagine that would help. I got 2 uncapped for the rare. Oh man, I only got 1 uncapped for the rare, so yeah, that's... I have to borrow Riko if I ever want to use her. And if he's still using MLB Tazuna SSR, doing well enough, need to borrow other stuff. Yeah, I see. keep going without any skill purchases.
注目の一番人気18番
So far, the Unity Cup races have been okay. I wonder if that's where it's going to show the most as we get to the end of the career. Maybe my Unity Cup races are going to be harder. I don't know. Okay. Okay. It looks fine, honestly. How do you get runaway? Niffy was saying on Discord that there's some sort of, like, stamina threshold you need to hit with Silence Suzuka. And apparently, whatever that threshold is, I have been hitting it. By, building a Silence Suzuka for this medium CM coming up. Nice. Aw, no rainbows. Secret event. Oh yeah, Niffy's a VIP, so they can use links in my chat. Let's see. How do you know? Where's the part where it says what you need to do? I'm looking at the link and I'm not. Copy link address. Let's look together. Views from events. Maybe if I click on this, it'll say. Training events. Events with choices, date events, secret events. Ah, here it is. Okay. Get a win streak of 6+ graded races, G3, G2, G1. Without breaking the win streak, win the Tenno Show Autumn in senior year. Hopefully everyone can see that clearly. There it is. I see. Okay. I wish I'd gone into that summer training with more energy. Oh well. I did not exit summer with the amount of speed I wanted to. But I don't think that was my lack of Rico card, that was just me messing up going into the summer. Let's do more speed. Dang it. Okay, this is only one rainbow. I'm gonna train guts, because I need more guts. And this will max out Sweep Tosho's bond, so that she'll give us more rainbows as well. They added secret events with the anniversary patch for most Umas. Some are more, and some are less impactful. Okay. is my career looking? Uh-oh.
実力は完全に上位ですね。貫禄すら感じてしまいます。
Well, I don't need Runaway, so that's fine. I'm not going for Runaway Silence Suzuka for this run, or at all for this Champions meeting, unless I change my mind later. Go, go, go! There's the early lead. Yeah, Runaway would probably need like 1,000 stamina plus 2 gold skills or something like that just to have a chance. I see, so that's why it's not as good, this race. I'm gonna just buy Corner Recovery because it's maxed out on hints. Nice and cheap. Yos! Winning, winning, winning! Oh, that's right. She has so many turns before... She has a lot of turns between her last goal race and the first URA finale race. Interesting. A decent speed training. Ah. I'm going to do recreation because I need her mood to be up. Dang it, I want the other mood recreation event. Left-handed! Rest. I don't know about these stat lines. How much stamina is a frontrunner supposed to have for the upcoming CM? As you can see on my screen at the top right corner, I have basically put the stamina and other stat requirements or recommendations put forward by Moo Cows, although Moo Cows recommended stamina be at 900 for all positions. But today, I went to Victoria Frontier's video about the next CM, and he was saying that 750 would be enough, so I just kind of went between the two and said 800 plus is, or 800 is fine. Oh yeah, imagine reading. That's the human, that's just what being human is not reading things that are put there. I've worked in retail and customer service for a long time. I am very used to people not reading things. 900 for all positions? Why? Late runners need less stamina than others. You'd have to ask him. But that is the recommendations put on the list. Let's see, Scorpio. Right over here. In his video about it, Moo Cows mentions that he sees some people bringing debuffers on this race, and that will help, or that will incentivize bringing more stamina. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. All positions he recommends basically the same, now that I look at this. Except for Runaway. Runaway's the only one that has different stat recommendations. Interesting. Yeah. I recommend checking out Mumukau's video for further explanation. Yay, we got it! Okay, without Rico, I was able to win. That's nice. Neela says, the thing that jumped out at me is that Frontrunner doesn't have a recovery skill listed. I'm going to assume that was a miss. Oh, the list of skills that are recommended. Wait. Frontrunner doesn't have a recovery skill listed? Where are you looking? Because I'm looking at the Scorpio Cup guide, and it does list Swinging Maestro, Restless, Trailblazer. Oh, the recommended stats thing? Oh! You're right. You're actually, yes, I see. It's like this one right here got skipped. Interesting. It must be a mistake. I think that is a mistake. I would be willing to guess, yeah. Oh boy. I do not have the right amount of speed. I am somewhat miffed about this. Usually they recommend stamina and then you subtract recovery skills from that. Sure, yeah. But late searchers, definitely from experience, need a lot less stamina than front runners. Oh. I just, instead of relying on individual people's experience with the career runs and champions meeting, I think it's good to, it's really helpful to look at the stats that Mumukau's and other veterans give, because it's based on like several different people's experience at champions meeting and whatnot. Dang it! Where are the rainbows? The rainbows have disappeared. No rainbows for us. What's with that? Edidu uses Stam plus Guts total. I think it's 1300 for this one. Ooh. Well, apparently Mumukau's wants, oh yeah, that is 1300. 800 plus 500 is 1300. Mumukau's actually recommends 900 plus 500, so that's 1400. 1600 CM needed 600 stam roughly for frontrunners, so 900 sounds already like quite a lot, but I guess that's debuffers included. Yeah, that's the impression I get from Mumukau's video that I watched. I'm gonna go ahead and buy Angling and Scheming now. It's already got lots of hints on it. Let's go. So we're going into this with a corner recovery skill, Angling and Scheming, and her unique. These stats are not what I wanted. That is unfortunate. But we're gonna do another run before the stream is over. Another try. There's the rainbows, but it's not on the right stat. Gosh darn it. Don't you love that? Man, this might be one of the lowest speed runs I've had. After we're done with this, I'll show you what cards I used before. And we can compare and contrast and figure out if I might want to change the card setup I have right now, which is this. Dun, 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 dun. We'll go with this. Let's go. This might be tricky. We'll see. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you.
悪くはないのでしょう
No. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, my. I'm gonna watch this race. I want to see what's going on. Yikes. This is a little bit yikes. I feel like this was RNG rather than missing Rico, but I don't know. Just don't know. Huh. Trading back and forth with Mihono Bourbon. She's not in first place, she can't take advantage of angling scheming. Come on, girl. She got it! She got angling scheming! Yes! Yes!
スピードの向こう
Woohoo!
静かでどこまでも綺麗な私が見たかったもの
Oh my gosh, that's nice. We got to watch it happen. I just wanted to see how she was losing the other races, but then she won. Hey! Well, that's nice.
見事な走りで勝利を集中に収めました。サイレンス鈴鹿 URA ファイナルズ決勝を制しました。
これ
Yay!
私だけの景色
Alright, let's finish up this career with not very good stats. But we did get groundwork and 3 green skills, so that's nice. If he says Unity Cup feels like RNG. It depends for me, I guess. Okay, we managed to get 1100 speed, but only 700 stamina, 700 power, 400 guts. A little rough. Just a wee bit rough. But I got the green skills, so I want to do the thing. So I'm going to do the thing. We'll pick Tokyo Racecourse so that it could potentially be useful for more than one thing. Where is groundwork? Let's see, an early lead I think I want? I'm gonna look at the list here. Early lead, yes. Bum 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 bum. There's groundwork. Boop. Wow, I can use a lot of these. Okay. Gonna bring the whiteboard over to somewhere I can look at it at the same time as looking at the game and looking at chat. Okay. Leave that for last. I don't know why I'm spending all this time on something I'm probably not going to use, but this is kind of part of the process for me when I'm getting used to building for a new CM. Buying the skills, even on Umas that I'm not going to use, helps me remember what the skills are I should look for next time. Ramp up is on the list. Concentration was on the list in Mumukau's video, but it's not on the list of skills here, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. Corner, adept. Can't get straight away recovery though at the same time. Daedalus says, looking back, I definitely had the benefit of a soft lobby for finals. Not another long S or 1200 speed in sight. Oh, really? Getting blocked and not hitting, stopping me at spurt start almost was enough to scuttle everything. Oh. Nods and strokes chin thoughtfully. What kind of skill is steadfast? Oh, fight back when passed by another runner. Yeah, you don't want a skill that procs when you're doing badly. In any game, most of the time at least. I'd probably skip golds and hope to get a parent out of it. The real sweats will grab prudent positioning and dodging danger on frontrunners, so might as well try to spike the inheritance. Oh, really? Interesting. I suppose that makes some sense. Dodging danger? And did I already go past prudent positioning? I think so. This one. I see. Good call. Thank you for the information, Daedala. What to do with the rest of my points, then? Nothing else to pick up, so boop. There you go. Yep, we'll make it apparent. Indeed. 10K. Oof. Yeah, I've been getting 12K Umas at least half the time. I'm building more for the weekly stuff right now than CMs, at least those carrots are guaranteed. Oh, totally. Alright, I'm gonna get ready for another break here. There's another Silence Suzuka, but at least she has groundwork. Good job, girly. I'm gonna get up and stretch, use the restroom, get something to drink. I recommend you all do the same. I'm gonna run ads for 3 minutes. And I'll meet you back here right after that. Be right back. my return. I decided I wanted to go downstairs and get one of my yummy macarons. What did this come out with? It came out with 2 groundwork sparks. Neat! But only 1 stamina spark. Unfortunate.
おかげさまで予想以上に成長できました。
So I got one of the 6 macarons. There only 3 left, so this is lavender tea macaron. And I took a bite, and it is yummy. I can attest that it is indeed yummy. Hello again, Yeppers Peppers 37. Alright, what kind of event goodies do we get for our trouble here?
イベントミッションはこちらでガス。行くぞ。
What do we got? Nice.
行くぞ。
I love you, Azusa Tadokuro. That is simply Rudolph's voice actor. Okay. I love that there's an accordion in the menu music for the raffle. Okay, so I want to compare the card setup. I guess I've only done 4 Silence Suzuka runs. That was the 4th run. Okay. This is the first run that I did. I can't remember what kind of Seiun Sky this was. It wasn't even one that had a lot of medium sparks on it. It was power, speed, and power. And it had 6 medium sparks, so actually that's not so bad. Could be better, could be worse kind of situation. 2 groundwork there, 2 groundwork there, and 2 groundwork there. So 6 groundwork sparks, 6 medium sparks with 6 power, 3 speed. And I used 2 speed cards, 2 stamina cards, Mihono Bourbon Wit card, and Rico card. And all of these Silence Suzukas, I used the same one of my Umas. This one, I did 3 speed cards, 2 stamina, and 1 Rico card. Same Seiun Sky guest. This one, same setup, but with a different Seiun Sky. I think this is from this morning. Yeah, I switched out for a different Seiun Sky guest. Same one that I did in this run on stream just now, where it's, instead of 6 power, 3 speed, it's 5 stamina, 3 speed, if I remember right. Yeah. And some medium sparks. And some groundwork sparks. Only 5 groundwork sparks instead of 6. And I ran this Gold Ship SSR speed card because it provides groundwork. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna double check to make sure. Yes, it provides groundwork. So even though it's not giving you a lot of rainbows, it is giving you groundwork. And it's a speed card. And I remember I switched over to her because it felt like I just didn't have enough speed cards also. Here. Am I muted? I'm not muted. I made sure. I am not muted. So, yeah. Interesting. As you can see, all three of these Umas, while they do have decent stats, none of them got groundwork on them. Even this one that had great stats, still no groundwork. And then just now, in the run I did on stream, I did get groundwork because of that Smart Falcon SSR card that I used. Guessed one. But I came out with less stats. I'm wondering whether I should go back. I don't know. The fact that speed is so low is very strange to me because I'm using 3 speed cards that are all 3 of these are excellent speed cards. They are max uncapped. I really shouldn't have had this issue with speed. I think that's honestly just RNG and or the fact that I don't have a Riko Kashimoto card compared to the other Silence Suzukas. Let's take a look and see what Riko Kashimoto is doing exactly. I don't have one, so I have to look at one of my friends who has one. No skills, obviously, but career events. Provides ramp up. Okay. And then, what do we got? Training effectiveness. 10%. That feels pretty good. Let me look at my list of important things for a support card to have thing. Yeah, training effectiveness is good to have. Initial stamina 30 is nice. Initial friendship gauge is good. I think. I forget what happens when you get Riko Kashimoto's bond to fill up. That part is a mystery to me. Race bonus 10%. I don't know if that matters for this career run. Same thing with fan bonus. I think those things matter next career. Everyone's been talking about, or the veteran players have been talking about the make a track career that will be added to the game pretty soon, or in a bit. I forget when. And that will it'll be a career that will incentivize having a race bonus on your cards. Increases energy recovery from this support card's events. That's nice. Increases stat gain from the support card's events. That's nice too. Failure protection is nice. I didn't really have that many fails during that run though. Energy cost reduction. Decreases energy consumed when training together. That is so nice. I don't know. I'm gonna hum and haw over this for just a few more minutes, and then we'll start a new run. Do I go back to the tower? I don't know. I think no. I feel like I should do one more run with this same setup, and we can compare the two to see if there's any differences when you change nothing. And that'll tell us what the RNG is affecting. That sounds good to me. So that is what I shall do. It is time for more Smart Falcon. Show us what you got! Okay. Let's restore. Yes, please. I don't need the event boost this time. Let's go. I'm gonna have more of my macaron. It's really good.
少しずつ行きます。今日はどんなコースを走らせてくれますか？やりましょう。
So yummy!
今日はどうしましょうか？
Okay.
行きます。いつでも走る。
I want to see how far we can get with her mood staying where it is and not going down.
やりまし
That's
ょう。
another part that I'm curious about.
体が重い。今日はどんなコース？
Sweet Toe Show. I don't need any hints from Sweet Toe Show, I feel like.
やりましょう。
I'm gonna click on Guts because I feel like I'm gonna end up low on Guts if I'm not careful. Hmm.
頑張ります。 今日はどんな
Click, click, click.
行きます。 いい風。 やりましょう。
It's Metro Orion.
今日はどうしま行きます。 走りで
Hey, mood up. We love to see it.
始めますね。 いい仕上がりになっていると。
Alright, what do we got?
注目の一番人気9番
Round to runner, let's go. Yay!
気持ちよかった。
A good start. Man, this is already such a hard run. Not this run. I mean,
体が重い。
I'm already feeling a little bit unsure about building Silence Suzuka for the next CM.
今日は
That I don't even know what to expect if I were to try to build Mayano Top Gun also as an ace. What is that gonna be like?
頑張ります。 いい風。
Because at least with Silence Suzuka, she gets a couple really good, useful skills from her base kit. Can we get first place in Hanshin JF this time? Let's find out together.
行きます。 走りでは誰にも
Adela says, as an ace frontrunner companion, seems fine. I mean, if I can build her. I just don't know, like, the part that I'm unsure about is how smooth it will be to build a frontrunner Mayano Top Gun. If, you know, like, I don't know if she comes with a lot of frontrunner useful skills that are recommended for frontrunners.
頑張ります
Like, when you go to the list, especially for the recommended stuff at the top, groundwork, three green skills, early lead. This is really nice because Silence Suzuka gets early lead in her kit, but Mayano Top Gun doesn't. She doesn't get early lead. I don't think she has any green skills in her kit. Maybe she does. Let's look up. What does Mayano Top Gun have in her kit? Just base kit. We'll look up normal Mayano Top Gun and Wedding Mayano Top Gun. I have both. Innate skills. Nimble Navigator, Breath of Fresh Air, Go with the Flow, No Stopping Me. Final Push? Okay, she has Final Push in her skills. That's one thing. But it's an RNG acceleration skill. So I don't know. Nice though. It's not nothing. And then here... Oh! Wedding Mayano Top Gun comes with Focus. That's cool. And Final Push. Okay. Maybe Wedding Mayano Top Gun is the way to go. Halo says, like you said, this is really about, do I want to train Suzuka as an ace if I can't build a proper battery mate for her? What? I never said that. What are you talking about? I don't even know what a battery mate is. I never said anything like that, I don't think. Unless I maybe sounded like I said it. And I actually did not mean to imply such a thing. What's a battery? A battery? In what form? Oh. I think... Oh, wait. Smart Falcon's groundwork comes from a triggered event as opposed to a hint, I think. Frontrunner strat involves running two to push each other forward. Oh. How do they push each other forward? Is it a part of the thing where in this new version of the game there's like dueling? Is it dueling that you're talking about? Because I haven't looked up any of the new stuff at all. And I probably should have.
やりましょう
Yeah, we'll pick that up. I don't know what other strat I would use for this CM. It seems like Frontrunner is the most stable way to go. But, I don't know. Let me take a look here. Oh, I'm sorry. I was not looking at the game. I didn't switch over, but now I'm switching back again, so it's fine. Okay, recommended strategies for the CM. 3 frontrunners, 2 frontrunners and a backliner. I was basically aiming to do one of the 2 of these. Jayla says they continually challenge each other to try to overtake for first by continually activating skills. Okay. I see, that makes sense. 1 blocker, 2 backliners. Right, like a blocker, like a runaway Suzuka or Bakshino. 3 backliners. So when they say backliners, I guess they mean late surgers or end closers, I assume. And then, right, okay. I could also just use Taurus Cup horses. I've lost track of which horses I have that are Taurus Cup. I have no idea what they are. I guess I could check my VODs maybe, and that would tell me. What are the backliner Umas that are recommended? Late Surger Gold Chip. Late Surger Ogre Cap. I don't want to raise any of these Umas that have the gambling symbol next to them. And I also feel like I don't want to deal with debuffers anymore, too. Building debuffers sucks. It makes it difficult to pass the career. And they don't tell you that ahead of time, and I think that's annoying. Battery refers to parts which are considered to be a unit, like a pitcher and catcher pair are considered a battery. It's kind of funny, I imagine battery from when it's used as a term in Genshin Impact. You have characters in your team that produce balls of energy, and then you swap in your DPS who catches those balls of energy to charge their ultimate skill. So it's like you're actually fueling your main DPS that way. Maybe I should try to build Umas that are in B tier. I'm always aiming for S and A tier, but what's wrong with building a B tier horse? It'll be fine. Sure, Benny plus Xianling, exactly. Yeah, it's funny how if I want to build Silence Suzuka, I need to build another ace to go with her, at the very least. Bare minimum. I guess it'll depend on how Mayano Top Gun comes out. We shall see. But I gotta say, the first few runs of Silence Suzuka has made me go, man, it's hard to get groundwork, isn't it? I either have to go RNG or I have to go SSR Smart Falcon card that I borrow from someone. And both of those end with stats that I'm not super happy with. So far, it feels like. And or I don't even get the groundwork to proc, or to be sparked in the inspiration event. When I'm depending on just the sparks, and I don't have the Smart Falcon card. I would really like to win this very first race. I scheduled it, didn't I? Yes, it was. Okay, so it's next turn. Let's do this. How are we looking? Okay. Looks pretty good. Okay. Wit is a little low. Hey! I love to see that. Oh ho ho! Good. Very good. Alright. Man, how do people get groundwork on their frontrunner Umas? This is my first foray into the frontrunner building hell or whatever you call it. People who make frontrunners, how do you do groundwork? How do you make groundwork happen? Let's do middle one for the first Unity Cup run, and then we'll go for the hard races from there on. 9+ sparks and lots of iterations. So that makes me go, what if I just don't bother getting medium S rank, right? Maybe I just search for a parent Uma that has all the groundwork sparks, but none of the medium sparks, you know? Because I'm not going to be able to find a parent that has all the medium sparks and all the groundwork sparks. I'm acting like this is a big old thing, but like, it's the same issue that I had with End Closer and trying to get Straightaway Spurt when I really think about it. I guess it's just a little bit more tricky because Straightaway Spurt, you're aiming to get Straightaway Spurt and it works on its own, but with groundwork, you're aiming for groundwork, but you're also aiming for 3 green skills and all that. I think you can find one with five or six of each. See, well, that's what I've been doing, and it doesn't proc. It hasn't procced yet. Granted, I've only done 4 runs, but it just feels kind of bad. I've got 2 medium, 2 groundwork, 2 medium, 2 medium, 3 groundwork. So that's 6 medium, 5 groundwork. And what I'm considering is maybe I go for no, like, close to no medium sparks. Maybe 2 medium sparks, but like 8 to 9 groundwork sparks. So that I have a higher chance of groundwork showing up on more of my runs, and then one of those runs it'll work out, and I'll actually have good stats on the same time that I get groundwork. And 3 skills. Alright, last couple bites of my lavender tea macaron. It's so yummy. I wish I could get 2 guest slots for support cards. And that way I would borrow Smart Falcon and Riko Kashimoto and swap out my SSR Mihono Bourbon for, like, Super Freak or something. Or maybe even the Gold Chip SSR that gives groundwork. Or, I don't know. Silence Suzuka is so excited about the race, and I'm sitting here thinking and thinking and thinking. Yay! You got this, girl. Good. still have yet to get a single medium S rank, of course. Although I've gone even longer without getting distance S ranks. Oh my gosh, it finally happened. You can get a groundwork spark off of, I think 5, I think? Well, heck. There you go. Especially encouraging in case the Smart Falcon event doesn't trigger. Oh, never mind, it's here. Oh, that's so funny. Yay! Cheaper groundwork! Oh, goodness. Daedalus says, one thing I did before, since my NO has high compatibility with lots of frontrunners, I made a parent with her with my intended ace, Baru Uma. Oh, compatibility like affinity? The affinity score? That's probably what you meant, I bet. You made a parent with her with my intended ace, Baru Uma. You don't need to hit anything crazy, just usable pink and non-zero groundwork sparks. I would use that Mino and the same Baru Uma to train both frontrunners. Yeah, one thing that was kind of fun, if I dare I say, it was kind of fun. Last Champions meeting, Libra Cup, it was kind of fun to build Gold Ship, build Mino Top Gun, build Summer Special Week. And because I was building them all as the same position, I could use parents of them as for each other. And it was kind of fun to do that. So maybe I could do something like that for the front runners for this next CM. Maybe. I had Ace Satan Sky and scrounged enough sparks to get Vodka's frontrunner up from C to A. Ah. Let's just do this. Alright, this time I'm remembering to use rest. I'm actually gonna train stamina because her stamina really is not very high. I don't know. Maybe not. I'll just recreation. It's fine. Yay, perfect! That's exactly what I wanted. Oh my gosh, it's claw machine time again. Okay. Get ready for claw machine, everybody. Daedalus says, of course, you'll need to make sure that the borrowed Uma has 3-star groundwork on the primary inheritor to make sure that Mino Top Gun has access to that spark. Right. I was early. I knew it. I think it's so funny when they go backwards a little bit. Oh, too far right? No, perfect. Okay, I'm learning. Yes. Hishiake Bono. Ooh, I got it. Oh, that's so cute. That's so freaking cute. It's 4-star of groundwork on your own Uma before adding the borrowed Umas. I think I follow. The more I build Silence Suzukas and Mayano Top Guns, then the better groundwork parents I will be able to use myself. I'm basically suffering from the fact that I haven't really built frontrunners with gold groundwork on them before. So I'm kind of starting from the ground up. Ground up! Get it for groundwork! Ah ha ha! Oh my gosh. Why is this such a strong team? Okay, I'm gonna have to pick the middle one again. This does not bode well for later on. Because I already did a middle race first time we did Libra Cup. Oh well. Alright, summertime! It's a real commitment. I've got Summer, Maru, and Saiyan on my account. I'm all in, baby. Oh my gosh, you're all set. Yep, me not so much. All I have is Silence Suzuka in terms of 3-star Umas. Let's see... Text from my parents. Got it, okay. Ooh, I should check to see how long it's gonna take to drive to the thing I'm going to. One moment. We're gonna go hang out with my grandparents. I think this is the right location. Yeah, okay. 56 minutes. Okay, I need to make sure I end my stream on time, everyone. You also have Suzuka? You'll be looking to make a reasonable Saiyan Sky parent for a bit. Definitely. Wonderful. Fast forward, fast forward. We'll do this. Oh, that's right. I've got to race next turn. Okay. Let's do this, I guess. Oh, non-standard distance, right? That's why I picked Manhattan Cafe. Let me see here. Oh, it's a standard distance. Ah, okay. So, first one. Don't know what I'll do for third. I think I want a backliner in case there's a blocker or a runaway Suzuka I can't catch up to, so I still have a strong win condition. Yeah, that sounds like the right idea.
Silence Suzuka.
56-minute car ride after this stream. I think I'm just gonna have to use this Champions meeting as my opportunity to create some groundwork parent Umas. And that's fine. I'll do this.
行きます。少しずつ。
There we go. Actual stamina training. I don't know if I've heard this music in the game before. Once again, I'm hearing soundtracks that I don't normally hear because when I'm not streaming, I have the music turned off so I can listen to YouTube videos.
いつでも走
Oh, this is so good. Good music, good music. I'm actually gonna train Guts here.
いい風。トレーニングの時間ですね。走りで割った。
Okay, this speed is fine for late December classic year. I don't like how the stamina's looking though.
Training の時間ですね。 レースが楽しみです。 負けない。
There we go. Man, where is all the stamina rainbows? Goodness. Goodness gracious.
トレーニングの時間ですね。
I still love this music. I don't know how I've missed it up until now. Dang it! I need... I don't know. I don't know. Let's rest. Let's be safe. Good. There we go. What? We don't have enough fans? Oh, we only have 33,000 fans? What do her wins look like? Well, she's gotten first place in every single race! Man, she have to do an extra race in order to get her stuff up. Okay. Weird. This is hard to pass up. I gotta do this one.
張り切っていこう。なんだか体がか。
There Why is my power is ending up so much higher
戦闘の景色
than my stamina?
必
That's
ず
not
こ
how
の
I
目で見
was
てきま
last
す
time. Okay, still getting first
気持ちよ
place.
かった
She does a lot of G2 races, I just noticed. It took until the 5th run to notice, but yeah, lots of G2.
走ってきてもいいですか走りでは誰にも負けたくない
Nice, good. Okay, medium S here. Mayhaps.
体がとても温かい
No. Ooh! Hey! Ooh. Now I just need the stats and green skills. Oh my gosh. I got an actual groundwork and medium spark. Now I feel like I should try to make something happen with these cards that I have. Or with, at least with the parent Umas I have. Man, I kind of wish I had Super Creek's stamina card here. Hmm.
行きます走ってきてもいいですか
Where are the rainbows? Seriously. Look at all those chickens! Riku, hello! Welcome Riku and Raiders! Thank you so much for the raid! Did you have a fun stream? Let's see what you were up to. Some reverse 1999! Guess what? I still haven't started the event story. Oops.
やりましょう
Whatever. Well, welcome in, everybody! I'm ShinyBot. I like to play some gacha games like Umamusume Pretty Derby, Honkai Star Rail, Reverse 1999. I also like to play and teach online mahjong, Reach Mahjong in particular. But welcome, everybody! I hope you stick around and relax here. Make sure you take care of yourselves after your nice long stream. Take a break if you need to. Take a break away from the screen and protect your eyeballs. But you are welcome to chill and hang here. It was good. I've been busy the past couple weeks. That's right. It's been a while since I've seen you streaming. I hope it was fun to get back into it. Your first stream in a bit. Yeah, feels like a long time. Well done! Welcome back to the streaming thing! We are... well, we'll be streaming for a little bit longer here at least. A little bit.
足が軽い
I am building Silence Suzuka for the next champions meeting in Umamusume Pretty Derby, which is the main PvP mode in this game. Riku says, today was good. I got Dahlia and her light cone and Robuska and 80 pulls. Oh my gosh! Good job! Congratulations! Riku will raid. Hello, Codesism. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. need to get more green skills. Uh-oh, I might be in trouble. Whatever. Let's pick up corner recovery just so I have it, because my stamina is kind of
レースが
low.
楽しみ。
Yay!
注目の一番人気。これ
Nice! Oh my gosh, this Silence Suzuka is on a 100% winning rate for this career. Excellent. Okay, Unity Cup. Surely we win this. Yes, we do. Okay, good. Unless RNG goes absolutely terribly. Nope, we're good. 5 wins.
私たちの勝利ね。
Yes, the most recent champions meeting in the game finished today. The final races happened today, and I streamed them earlier.
トレーニング早く
And
走ってき
I
てもいいですか？
won! I won my finals race. And it was the Group A finals,
始
so
めませんか？
that means I got my first platinum title for the champions meeting since the very first champions meeting, like over half a year ago. So that's fun. My gold ship was just stomping everybody into the ground. It was very non-graceful. It was quite violent, actually.
なんだか体が軽い。
Actually, Gold Ship wasn't the one who won, though. My summer special week was the one who won. Surprising everyone. Okay, I'm ending up with better speed than the last time. That's nice to see.
走ってきてもいいですか？
I'm actually gonna rest
準備は
and hope for... No, I wanted a rainbow. Why do they do this to me? Ugh,
で
unfortunate.
きます。
But yeah, I'll probably finish up stream after this career is done. I do need to hit the road after stream. I'm gonna go eat dinner with family. Let's see here. Okay, finally a rainbow in stamina. Once again, the stats are looking a little anemic, if I can say so.
少しずつ
I'm starting to feel like I really do need to bring Riko Hashimoto to get the really crazy awesome stats that this mode normally gives me. Huh. Because when I lost the 50-50, I was like, let's see if I get early for Robuska, and got lucky. Oh, I see. Oh, that's right. You got Robuska in 80 pulls, and the hard pity in Reverse 1999 is 70 pulls. I completely forgot that fact for a moment. Okay, right. Nicely done.
今日はどんなコースを走らせてくれますか？ 先頭の景色。 注目の一番
First place
気
again.
持ちよかった。
She's winning her races. I also haven't done the event story myself. Oh, okay. I'm not alone. I need to check it out. I've heard from everyone that the beginning of
早く始まらないかな。
the Midnight Whistle event story, the beginning is really good and surprising, and just it starts off with a bang is the vibe I'm getting from people, without spoiling anything. I don't have green skills. I might be in trouble here. More than just the stats. Oh well. Magic's here. Hello. Hope you're having an okay day. I just barely started the 3.1 story, but I like it so far. Fun! I'm looking forward to that. First place again! Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright. Give me more rainbows! Rubuska is pretty cute just from the character. She seems really cute.
今日はどん
Finally, a rainbow where I want it. Wait, what's this? Nothing I need. Alright, let's go!
お願いします
I do not think we're gonna be able to hit our stamina goals in this career. I think I'm gonna need to mess around with my cards I'm using. Target and sight might be okay, right? It's a little RNG though. But at this point, I'm kind of in trouble.
走りでは誰にも負けたくないんですだからぜひ
Ah.
始めますね
Doing okay. I'm ready to do some ZZZ pulls later tonight. Exciting! I hope your pulls go well. Ooh,
張り切っていこう
that's a good bunch of rainbows.
体が重い
Are you gonna try to get her shiny? Oh, Rubuska! I got her on stream last Friday when she came out. I got
始まらないかな
fairly lucky. I was really pleased with how that all turned out. What? Snooze ads, I say. Snooze the ads. Snooze thyself, ads.
負けない いいレースだったわ
Yes! Good. Okay, nice.
勝利ね
Yes, I was really happy I got her. And I still have a nice, huge amount of pulls left over. How lucky was it? I think I won the 50-50. And she came home in like 40, I think? I think it was like 40 pulls, so it was really, really quite good. Few more
ト
speed.
レーニングの時間ですね
Very pog. Pog indeed, I would say.
足が
Okay, I
軽い
think stats are coming around.
レースでも早く走
The
れそうな
stats
気
are
がします
now coming around. I think I'm in a good place now.
注目の一番人気これが私だけの景色
Let's go.
いい風なんだか体が軽い先頭の景色
注目の一番人気
これが
Yes, she's amazing. She's amazing. I'm starting to feel very hopeful about this. But yeah, I'll be finishing stream up after this, I think. Yeah, guts are not very good, but stamina and power are actually okay now, it seems. I wish her speed was better, but that's just how it is.
足が軽い
All Sorry, I forgot to unmute my mic. Okay, I think I go to sleep now. Have a fun rest of your day, and later, Shiny. Yes, have a good sleep.
戦闘の
Rest well, Riku. Glad you had a good stream. Thank you again so much for the raid. Everyone, don't forget to check out Riku's stream.
注目の
He does
3番
lots of gacha
12番
games.
これが私だけの景色
Yes, we did it! Alright, there we go. Let's see what we end up with at the end here. The green skill situation is one of the main weaknesses of this Silence Suzuka. I feel like the speed situation is consistent issue I'm having throughout all these runs. I mean, 1146, it could be a lot worse. Could be much, much worse than that. At least we have medium S. Okay, so let's pick up left-handed. Let's pick up target and sight. Let's pick up focus. I'll come back for more of these later, but front runner savvy I should probably pick up just so it procs and we have green skills happening. Groundwork, lucky 7. So right now, early lead, angling, scheming, corner recovery, so no green skills. And I'm about to buy 4 of them, and 2 of them are RNG, unfortunately. That is rough. Now let's keep shopping for more stuff. Goodness. Let's take that list of skills, and I'm going to put it over here for me to reference on my other screen. Leader's Pride is not listed. Not listed on the Moo Cow's digital whiteboard. And Final Push, also known as Unrestrained, for some reason is not mentioned, but I think is... Oh no, there is Final Push at the top. Okay, I'll pick that up, even though it's RNG. Ramp up, I'll pick up. Let's see. Does Runaway count as a green skill? It is green. I bet it does count. What if I pick up Runaway and I just use it as a green skill so that we have groundwork, you know? I'm gonna just do that and see what happens. Anything else that I can afford? I think that's probably it. Okay, off we go. There we are. End of career, end of my stream for today. Ugh, it's not a good parent, unfortunately. Although it does have 2 medium sparks, that is nice. You see what I mean? Like, if you look at this, if you count Runaway, this does have enough green skills. Just awkward green skills. Kind of. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna give it a carrot symbol because it did get medium S, and I always give a carrot to the Umas that come out with their distance S. So, we'll be ending it right there. Thank you for joining me today. I'm really happy I won my final race. That was really great. And it was a Group A final race that I won. That's the part that hasn't happened in over half a year. Whee! Best of luck building Umas for the next CM, if you're doing that. But also, just have fun with yourself. You know, have fun in the game. It's a video game meant to have fun in. Don't forget to join my Discord if you haven't joined it yet. I don't know when my next stream will be. It'll either be tomorrow or the day after. And I know I will be streaming on Saturday for the collab stream, where I will be joining Decaf and others from the Cavalry voice acting group. And we'll be doing voice acting for Necrologists, Anecdote, and Reverse 1999. So look forward to that. Everyone take care of yourselves. Make sure you eat some food, stay hydrated, check in on yourself, see if there's any needs that aren't being met. And get enough sunlight. If you don't have enough sunlight where you live, which is definitely me, make sure you get some sunlight. Thanks so much. Appreciate you all. We'll go ahead and end the recording here, and then we'll get ready to raid someone else on Twitch. Bye-bye, recording.